Hello YouTube, my name's Isaac and I'm bringing you another mod showcase. This time I'm doing the fossils and archaeology reported from Attack of the Bee team. And why don't we just start with a bunch of the items you'll need to start your own dino exhibits. So first of all, you need the analyzer, which takes 4 iron ingots, a biofossil, a relic which you find in the ground with all your other ores. You also get the chance of finding ice stone. I think that's just because it's beside the permafrost. And from the fossils you also get the skulls, which you can turn into skull lanterns, which is just a skull and a torch. There's also a drum, but apparently I didn't put the recipe up. It's 5 wood, a piece of redstone, and then 3 leather. That's just for the drum. Probably makes noises like some Minecraft. And if you want to feed your dinosaurs without getting too close, if there are those meat eaters, you can use the feeder, which is 2 iron ingots, a piece of glass, 4 stone, a bucket, and a button. And then you just put your food, whether it's for the veggies or the meat eaters, and if it works correctly, they will start eating without you being eaten in the process. Cultivator, which once you get the DNA from the biofossils and the analyzers, you put them in a cultivator, which is 4 glass, a cactus green, a bucket of water, and 3 iron ingots. But this is something special. You have to put it in. You have to put the cultivator a certain way down or it will not work. This is the setup you'll need. You need 4 blocks on all the sides. That is optional, but of course you don't need to. It probably works better once you get the dinosaur DNA. You put the DNA here, and in this little slot you can put 2 things. You can put the biofossils or a bucket of milk. A bucket of milk would probably be best because it works and it basically does a whole DNA. If the DNA doesn't die, if it will say warning, cultivation failure, and a Phallosaurus will pop out, but it'll come up as unknown. I just like to call it the Phallosaurus. But if you work it correctly, you'll get an egg. Each egg depends on which dino DNA you put in, and I'll show you the dino DNAs in a second. So yeah, once you get that, here's just the analyzer setup. You put whatever, whether it's tablets or, relics, or the green ball will continue, and when it's done, you'll either get bone meal, gravel, sand, or the DNA itself. Okay, back from that, let's go back to our chests. Oh yeah, this is a work table, which you need if you want to craft stuff like the broken ancient sword. You put it in the workbench, the work table, with with a relic scrap. You put that in here, grab a couple relics. You'll probably need a lot, depending. I haven't really tested it out, but apparently, oh wait, that's not what I want. I want this. See, when it's fully done, it'll have a hammer, and as you can see, it's slowly going away, and this is slowly filling up. It's basically like the analyzer. If I just grab a bunch of biofossils and go over to the analyzer and then put these in here. See, it'll slowly fill up. Almost there. Oh, see, it's almost done. It's almost done. And there, see, this one got bone meal. It can range from any one of these dino DNAs, but except from the pig, sheep, and cow. Oh, see, we got fern seeds, which you plant. Triceratops and some of those, and all the vegetarians will eat it. And apparently they also work. Let's start seeing more fern seeds. Okay, well that's just cooking up. Maybe we'll get a dino, maybe we won't. We can go back. And once you get the dinos, you can use what's called a Dinopedia to check on them, which is a book and any anyone except for the mobs, regular mobs, work. So has to be Dino DNA, a book, and then you'll get the Dinopedia. And they also add in a bunch of weapons, and as I told you, one piece of armor, and this random skull stick I just put in here. The ancient javelin, however, everything you can craft, all the gem weapons are just gems along with the corresponding weapon. But gems are really rare. I think I heard it was like 100 of a chance, or if it's skip, my recording sucks, yada yada. But yeah, once you actually get a gem, you can use it for two things. Either making weapons or taming a T-Rex, which you'll need. And a skull stick, don't know what it does, it's just a skull and a stick, which I don't have. And yeah, they only add this one piece of armor. I would put it on, but for some reason, when I put it on, it's just a blank head. I think that's my texture pack. Yeah, so. And on to the next. As you can see, we got all the dino DNAs, which yet, and the embryos. Yet embryos from frozen meat, which you also find in the permafrost. I don't know how you get the embryos, because if you look over at the NEI or whatever it's called, there is no tube to put the embryos in. Not one. But yeah, once you get it, there's also nautiluses that roam your ocean. Even in today, they're still here. Well, this is an egg. You kill them, and you get a nautilus shell, which I believe you can put in the analyzer and get the egg. Oh, see, we got a plesiosaur and pterosaur. See? Dinos. And yeah, just put the empty shell. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. It doesn't look like it's working, so probably just put it in the cultivator. Put the frozen meat in, and as you can see, you could also cook the frozen meat, and you'll get steak, raw beef or steak. See, you could just get raw beef. And maybe if you put the nautilus shell in, grab a bucket of milk. Then as you can see, the green bar filled up, and it'll slowly go. Just gonna place this up, and when it's done, I'll show you plant the egg. And I think that's it, except for a few more random items. You can make chicken soup in this mod. See? A bucket and raw chicken gets you chicken soup. Then you can plop that in a furnace, chicken soup, and then put that around and then surrounded by glass bottles, and you'll get chicken essence. It's completely useless. Like, full on, completely useless. I pressed the use button, nothing came up. See, it's right here. So if I press U, nothing comes up. Press R. But yeah, I'm gonna pause the video until our dino's done, or maybe I'll just fast forward it. I think I'm just gonna fast forward this awesome view slowly like this. Just gonna continue. As you can see, it's almost done, and I'll fast forward it from here on in. Actually, I'll show you what this sword does, and this ancient sword, which I think is really cool. I'll just grab a spawn egg. Whoa. My game froze. Oh. See, just grab a random entity creature name from a different mod. I wonder which one it is, because there's... Oh, we got the Enderman. See? Boom. The ancient sword. Oh, see, the cultivation failed. Apparently there's no Phalosaurus around. But yeah, that's what happens. You do get the DNA back and 3 iron, but that is it. There should be just this little green thing with a skull on it for a head. They'll pop out and try and kill you. But yeah, that's it. Sword strikes down your enemies with lightning itself. Way more worth than this gem sword. I'd highly recommend getting this sword, unless of course your house is wood. Then I'd get the gem sword, but this one would be easier to find. Boom! Lightning. Stupid cow. Come here, cow mutant creature thing. Boom. Boom. Psh. Fire. Now I'm a cow. So, yeah, I'm going to grab a T-Rex egg. And if you do get a T-Rex egg, on the side note, the T-Rex and the Brachiosaurus will just break everything that where its feet are, because it gets huge. If I go to the Tropcraft dimension, I'll show you, maybe a different time, but it's huge. If you download the Attack of the BT mod pack, there will be the Tropcraft mod, and when you go there, there is also the Dinos mod, so they're kind of combined. So there will be dinos there, all kinds, so watch out for the Brachiosaurus, because he will lag you out if you get underneath his feet. And the T-Rex, when I made a world, the T-Rex broke all the iron cage, so apparently it takes stuff younger than iron fence, so you might want an iron block or an underground cage. I would suggest the underground cage, and if you do download the Attack of the B-Team, there's this nifty invention called the Igneous Extruder where you can make obsidian, but I'll get to that in another video. I'm just going to grab an egg and show you, and fast forward till we have a baby dino. Nifty little thing, your Dinopedia will also, if you right click the egg, it says it warms, it'll say what egg it is, what status it is, and the hatching progress. I'm just going to cut it out from here, you don't want to see those. As you can see, the baby dinos have hatched, they're little baby T-Rexes just running around the map. And so yeah, T-Rexes will take iron blocks. Remember, feed your dinos. Take care of them. If there's any other thing you'd like to know about this mod, just tell me. So, peace out. This has been Isaac. Peace.